Hi, my name is Sandra, and today I want to talk to you about past life regressions. It's a well-known technique to travel, to journey into other lifetime life experiences, to retrieve information, to get insights, to get knowledge, to often discover hidden beliefs or limiting beliefs that are hindering you in this specific current lifetime to live your full joy and excitement. I also want to point out that talking about past life regression doesn't really resonate with me because I feel that it's not a linear series of lifetimes that we experience. I believe that everything is happening right now, that our soul is not bound by time and space. And what we on a human level might experience as being past, present, and future is actually simultaneously happening right now. And when I talk about past life regression, I just mean that we can just hop from life to life, and it can be seemingly a life that is in the past or a life that is in the future. To me, it makes perfect sense that it's all happening right now, and that's why it's so easy to, in an altered, heightened state of awareness, consciousness, to travel into those different lifetimes, to get those insights, that information that we need right now. Because our soul is incarnated to learn certain lessons, to deal with certain challenges. And in my own personal experience, by doing past life regressions, I was able to retrieve information that was very helpful in this lifetime that I'm currently experiencing. And it can be many different things, but whatever is your big lesson, your big challenge in this life is often something that you are carrying through these different lives. And by using the past life regression technique, you can actually be a detective, journeying back to a specific incarnation to get insights and information. You can also go into that specific incarnation and get healing, because maybe you lived a life of punishment, or there was a lot of violence, maybe there was betrayal, maybe you betrayed somebody and you need to forgive yourself. There need to be other players that need to be forgiven for you to actually be able to move on, to drop that limiting energy that you have experienced in that specific incarnation. Because usually when we use the technique of past life regression, you are tuning in to a specific thing, a specific issue that is hindering you right now in this current life. So you have to trust the process, that if you do the past life regression, that you will journey back to a specific lifetime, a specific incarnation that will be for your highest good and well-being in this current lifetime. To me, it's also an ideal tool to do karmic release, to terminate any kind of soul contracts that are not serving you. You can even do DNA reprogramming while you are in a specific incarnation, because sometimes you have this attachment to a certain disease or something that is physically hindering you to fully live your life. But it doesn't have to be all negative, quote unquote, because sometimes when you journey to these other life experiences, you might discover how powerful you were and how well you did in certain situations and circumstances. And you can bring back that knowledge as well, to where you could feel that you were fully in your power, in your strength, stepping into your mastery. And whether you resonate with the terminology of past life regressions or simultaneous cross-connecting lives, it doesn't matter, because every lifetime is unique. Your soul's unique expression of you in that moment. And I'm really fascinated by how all these life experiences are linked to each other. For instance, I had, in this current lifetime, I had situations with men that were not being truthful, that were telling me a lot of stories to get attention, to manipulate me. And I went back into a lifetime where I was a man, where I was telling all these stories to all these different women just to get attention. And when I went back further into that life, I could see that that originated from a time that I was a really young child, a baby that actually had nobody to really take care of it. And I was dependent on telling stories to get attention. So I went back into that lifetime to give healing to that little baby, and I gave it all the motherly love that it actually was craving. And in that timeline, I was actually bringing in healing. So you could say I was bringing healing from the future back in the past, but again, like I'm saying, everything is happening simultaneously. So I had instant healing in my current lifetime by doing that specific thing. In another past life regression, I went back to a lifetime where I had an amazing relationship with a man that I looked up to, that was really respectful, loving towards me, and we had children together. And in that specific lifetime, something really traumatic happened for me. I lost a baby, and I wasn't able in that lifetime to deal with all the grief and frustration that came up. So in that lifetime, the only answer that came to me was, I have to leave this whole situation because I'm poisoning everything. So I left almost like a thief in the night, just ran away, and leaving that man and other children behind with a lot of grief and a lot of pain and unknowingness. So by accessing that particular incarnation, seeing what I had done, I realized that I, in this current lifetime, was punishing myself for leaving behind something so beautiful, so loving. And by going back into that lifetime, seeing all that information, it was an aha moment for me. Okay, this is why I'm actually like shutting myself off from true love, from really allowing somebody in my life that really loves me, that really respects me, because I'm doing this to myself. I'm still punishing myself for what happened in that specific incarnation. So I started doing a lot of healing on that, and I was able to attract completely different intimate relations into my life. So I have like numerous examples of all these wondrous, magnificent healings that happened in my current life just by me journeying back, traveling back into cross-connecting simultaneous incarnations. If you're interested in this, just message me, let me know, and we'll take a look into what you can go and retrieve as a little detective in time and see what you can bring back in this life to just help you, support you, and be fully empowered in this lifetime. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and sharing this video. And remember, if I can do it, so can you.